and saltfish
guys.
and
Yeah,
fried
dumplings
dumpling.
are all good.
Not gonna put a lot in it because I don't.
Oh my god.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope all is well, and if not all, most things are. Welcome to another one of my cooking video. On this video, I'm going to be making some lovely ackee and saltfish with fried dumpling. You heard that right, some lovely golden brown fried dumpling. So guys, take a look on what's on my board. Oh, and before I go, did you check out that video of me making saltfish fritters? Oh, I'm still eating saltfish fritters. Even better on the second day. So let me show you what's on my board. Excuse me. Don't you what's on my board.
As you can see, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour right here. I have 1 tablespoon of cane sugar right there. I have 1/3 cup of cornmeal. I have me 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper over there. 1 teaspoon of salt right there. Here I have saltfish that I'm going to be boiling in hot water now to get off some of the salt. I have a tomato, onion, garlic, thyme, pepper, and scallion. So guys, continue watching this video and learn how to make ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling. So let me get my saltfish boiled off and my flour knead into a dough to make my fried dumpling. Don't go nowhere, stay right here.
Okay, let's get my dough knead together. So let me add salt, sugar, cornmeal, and guys, I'm going to be using 1 cup of warm milk. You can use water to make your fried dumpling dough. I'm going to be using warm milk, 1 cup of milk. So, and make sure your hands have to be clean before you dip into this thing. So I'm just gonna mix up my flour and cornmeal and everything together. But guys, guess what? I almost forgot. How can you make fried dumpling without baking powder? You couldn't tell me, guys? Damn! But don't worry, I got my baking powder right here. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So let's get this thing knead up. Alrighty? So let me add in my milk. Oh, I almost spilled all of my milk, but it's okay. So you just take your time, you mix this gentle into a dough, and I'll catch you guys back when my dough is knead and ready to go. So now that my dough is knead, you can see, lovely, right? Lovely. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna cover this and set it aside so it can soak. My dough swell, the baking powder and everything swell in it. So let me check and see what's going on with my saltfish.
So I just poured off the first water off of my saltfish, and by the looks of my pot edges and the stove, who knows, you know that my saltfish water boiled over onto my stove just now. That is why you see all of these white on the edges of the pot. So guys, whenever you're boiling your saltfish, you have to give an eye. You understand me? I think sometimes it just sneaks up on you. You be watching it all along, and as soon as you turn your back, it boil over. I don't know. Is it only me that happened to? Comment down in the comment section and tell me if this has ever happened to you. Has saltfish ever watched you when you're cooking it, and as soon as you turn your back, it just boil over in the stove, trying to give you extra work? Comment and let me know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna let this boil up 1 more time, and then I pour this water off and get my ackee and saltfish ready. But with me, before I cook my ackee that is in the tin, I like to boil it off again in a separate pot, because we don't know what kind of preservatives them having it in the can to keep it and so forth. And in Jamaica, what we do, we just pick ackee off the tree and boil it and cook it. You understand me? So I don't know if you do it, but that's what I do. Whenever I'm cooking the ackee that is from the can, I normally boil it off for about 5 minutes and so forth. No harm, no foul, right? So let me get my seasoning cut up and get my saltfish and ackee prepared.
So now, as you can see, my saltfish is already boiled and picked up. I already start to cut up my seasoning, so let me finish cut up. So I have my onion chopped up already. I'm gonna cut up my Scotch bonnet pepper now. Not gonna put a lot in it because I don't want it to be too spicy. So let me cut my tomato up now. And my ackee is on the fire, scalding off. That's what we call boiled off in Jamaica. Scald, the scalding, whatever preservatives they have in the can with it. You know, get my garlic, mince up. I was gonna use 2 cloves of garlic, but I chose to use 1. I'll get my scallion cut up now. And I also have my pot on the fire with oil in it for my fried dumplings, warming up at the moment. So yeah, I have everything ready now to make this lovely dish of ackee and saltfish with fried dumpling. So yes guys, beautiful, right? Yep, beautiful. Look at that, beautiful. So let me check on my ackee and see what's going on. So right now, as you can see, I have my pot on the fire for my fried dumpling, and I have another pot right here that I'm going to be making my ackee and saltfish in. So let me add in my seasoning for my ackee and saltfish in this pot. I don't want the pot to get too hot so it starts to splash up and all of that. So I'm just going to add in my seasoning and everything. Everything is here. All of my seasoning is here. Yeah. Make sure that all of that is ready. You're going to take time to saute it. You know. So I'm just going to let this sit and saute for at least 2 minutes. You know, as you can see, beautiful, right? Yes, I'm just going to let this saute. And so, and then I get back to it in a minute. But now let's start the process of making my fried dumpling. The oil is hot already and my dumpling dough is ready, as you can see. So I'm just going to be pinching piece of flour off, fold the edges like this, fold the edges, and then you make it like this. And remember guys, the part that you fold inward, that's the part you're going to rest down on the pot. Rest it down like that. So you pinch piece, you roll, fold, you fold inward all of the edges till it look like this. You turn it around and you close it, and you put the part that you fold inwards at the pot. So I'll catch you guys back when I finish putting all of my dumplings.
So now all of my dumpling is in, so I'm just gonna let these fry on both sides for at least 3 minutes. So let me get my saltfish into my sauteed seasoning now. As you can see, it's beautiful, well sauteed and beautiful. Okay guys, so let me add my saltfish in now. So now my saltfish is in now, has been added to my pot. So I'm just going to let this saute, not for long because the saltfish is already cooked already. So, you know, on second thought, I'm just going to add my ackee right now, because like I said, the saltfish is already cooked already. So let me add my ackee. Beautiful. Yeah, so that over there. Turn the stove down. I don't want my dumpling to burn, so let me turn it down. Okay. I'll add my black pepper now. You just take your time and flip it over and over. Just mix everything together, you know. As much as how the ackee is not going to be eaten whole because you're going to chew it up, I just don't like to cook my ackee and it mash up. I like it to be whole and sturdy, you know. So this is how you make ackee and saltfish with fry dumpling. Look at that, peeps. Look at that. Now look over here. Beautiful, right? Beautiful fried dumpling. Yeah. So I keep my stove on low heat because I want my dumpling to cook all the way through, not just outside, but all the way inside too. You know, I want it to soak. Okay, guys, see right here? You see what happened whenever you turn, you don't put the folded section of the dumpling on the bottom of the pot, it open. You have to keep it on the bottom of the pot so it crust and fry and closed. Okay, guys? But yeah, my dumplings are all good, you know. Oh my God, if you could only smell what's going on in this kitchen, it's amazing. It's amazing. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna turn this off because the saltfish is cooked already, ackee is cooked already, and so forth. So I'm just waiting on my fried dumplings to ready so I can start to have some fried dumpling and ackee and saltfish. I want to thank you guys for joining me on another lovely video of making my delicious ackee and saltfish. If you could only smell what's going on here, I'm about to dig in. Oh, let me take a look and see what's going on and get a taste off of this. Alright, guys.
6 times 3 equals 18.
I'm sorry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on another video. Love and respect from my family to yours. Bye. I'm out.
Bye.